So what should your daily routine look like to have a healthy lifestyle and to make it easy, right? So for me, back when I was trying to lose weight, when I was on the journey of losing 65 pounds, I was kind of just flying by the seat of my pants. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have a structure. I didn't have anything written down. I was kind of just like, oh yeah, like if I make it to the gym or whatever time and maybe it'll happen, and you know, maybe after work or maybe like on my lunch break. And I never like had a plan. There was no structure. There was no like actual schedule for me. But it's crazy, right? Like when you actually think about it, the rest of your day is completely scheduled. And even if you're someone who's not organized, like you don't have a planner that's like I do this and this and this at this time, like that's completely okay because I'm not that person, all right? But what I realized was, oh my gosh, everything else in life is scheduled. I wake up at a certain time. I cook breakfast at a certain time. I, go to work at a certain time. I take a lunch break at a certain time. I leave work. I go pick stuff up at a certain time. Like everything else is scheduled. But it's in our memory now, right? It's such habit for us that we don't even think about it being scheduled, right? But it is. And so the biggest tip that I have for you on your journey in having a daily routine that's going to help you live this healthy lifestyle and figure it out and be able to lose the weight is scheduling the time, okay? So for me, let me show you an example. This is actually in one of my programs, but I'm going to show you. So I have them do a timesheet. So feel free to do a timesheet like this. I want you to track like every 30 minutes what you're doing for the entire day. From the time that you wake up, every 30 minutes, what are you doing, okay? And as you're going through this and as you're mapping this out, you'll start to see like where you're spending time, where you're doing things. And after you do this for about 3 days, I have them do it for about 3 days. And then after that, you can kind of see like what you're spending time on. Like where is your time going? What does your routine look like in your day? What are the hours, I don't want to say wasted here, but the hours that you are doing something else that you could have been working out, that you could have been, instead of scrolling Facebook for 30 minutes, like you could have been doing cardio, like you could have went for a run, you could have went for a walk, you could have rode a bike. Where are the areas in here where you can exchange the time for actually getting your workout in, for getting your meal prep done, because then you can actually see what's happening with your time. And I think that this is one of the biggest things that'll help you, because once you can see what's happening to your time, then you can say, oh, like at nighttime, I'm spending the hours between 7 o'clock and 8:30 watching TV, scrolling Pinterest, and scrolling Facebook. And it's like, okay, so now I know between the hours of 7 and 8:30, I can exchange that for going to the gym, and I can watch my show from the treadmill. I can scroll Pinterest while watching my show just like I do at home, but I can walk on the treadmill and do it instead. So this will really help you find those holes in your day that you could be, moving around to be able to work out. And then map out what your new calendar should look like. Map out in the hours of your day, like this is the time I wake up, this is the time I'm gonna eat breakfast, this is the time I'm gonna go to work, this is the time I'm gonna have lunch, all the way through into this is the time I'm gonna work out. And because you've scheduled it in your day, it's now like an appointment, right? Just like you don't show up late to work, you don't show up late to your workout because it's scheduled in your day. It's a blocked time that you have. And once I started doing this, and as crazy as it sounds, like it just got me, in such momentum towards my goal. It like sped it up so fast because it was scheduled, and because I wasn't flying by the seat of my pants anymore, I had the day and the time that I was gonna meal prep exactly. Then it's like when it got to that time, I was ready for it, because it's just like a weekly meeting you have at work, right? It's on the schedule, it's blocked out. That's the time that you should be doing it. And so once you do 3, 4, 5 days of a time study for you, write out that new calendar. See where the areas that you could improve on, where you could be actually working out, where you could fit in that workout, that cardio, that time for you. You could, figure out a time for meal prepping, for having your meals, scheduling that stuff in, because it's gonna make it so much easier for you along your journey. So I hope that helps. And you can grab, I actually made you a free Kickstart plan to help you get kickstarted towards those goals. So when you're doing this time study, then you can start implementing the other things in the Kickstart plan. It's totally free. Just click the link and grab it. And I know that it's totally gonna help you just start crushing your goals and looking and feeling amazing and starting to feel like you have a plan and you know where you're going. And because it's mapped out and because you have your Kickstart plan, like you are just going to be able to absolutely crush your results and get exactly what you want out of your life.